What's popping, everyone? Markus to come back to you with a brand new video. Notification squad looking sharp as fuck. Remember to hit the notification bell down below if you haven't already. But for all of you guys who are new, my name is Markus and I teach about dropshipping, Shopify and business in general, helping you guys to build yourself financially and to build the empire of your life. As you might have seen from the title already today, we are going to talk about the differences between Shopify Dropshipping and print on demand and the pros and cons for both of them. I've made a very dank PowerPoint to sort of like elaborate and explain about these two things. So let's jump into my computer so I can show you. So back inside of my computer right here, inside of the award-winning dank PowerPoint that I've made for this video. So PUD versus Shopify Dropshipping, pros and cons 2018. So let's jump straight into it. So print on demand is a great way. It's been really popular. It's maybe a bit saturated, depending on who you ask. I don't think it's saturated. There's nothing really getting too much saturated if you just know how to differentiate yourself, and that's the key thing. Of course, print on demand was super easy when you just started out because there's not that many marketing t-shirts. Now there's a lot of people marketing t-shirts, and in this way your CPM will raise, and in this way you'll get, of course, maybe fewer sales. But it's all about the marketing approach, of course. But jumping straight into it, Shopify Dropshipping as well, 2018. So first, we're going to start off with print on demand. So if we start off and you start off with wanting to do dropshipping or just a business case in general, if you've looked both in print on demand, Shopify Dropshipping, don't really know which one to choose, I would actually go ahead and recommend you guys to start off with print on demand on a platform like Teachip or Viral Style. I recommend you to go with Viral Style. That's the one I'm using. I have another video about a case study I did on it. I will link it in the description down below, and I will link to the sign up page for Viral Style. Go ahead and press that link and go ahead and sign up on Viral Style to test out some designs for yourself. But pros, no start investment. It costs you absolutely $0 to start off. You sign up, you make a design. If you can know how to design it yourself, you can go ahead and do that, or you can actually just make some with some PNG figures if you could do that. Not really gonna sell that well, but you can test out with that. Or you can get like a guy on Fiverr to make one for $5 a design. I have one who does it for $5 or $10 per design, so it's really super cheap to go ahead and start off, which compared to Shopify Dropshipping, this is cheaper. So cheap to test products is a lot cheaper to test products in somewhat way, because you can easily see the amount of engagement that you get on the app, if it will work or not. Because with print on demand, it's all about targeting a specific group and get them to engage with the post. Because what's been working very well for me is using page post engagement compared to actually WC, but that depending on the design of the product as well, of course. But you can see it on the amount of engagement and the amount of clicks that you get, so it's super easy to see if a design is a winning design or not compared to Shopify Dropshipping, or there's a bit more which goes into that. So no customer service. When you're using Viral Style takes care of all the customer service, all the emails, everything. You literally don't have to do anything than just sell designs. So it's super nice, super awesome, and very great for me who has multiple Shopify Dropshipping stores. So when I use Viral Style as my print on demand source and my platform, it's really easy, and I don't really have to have any VAs for the customer service and everything. I like that a lot. High conversion rate due to a trustworthy platform. Yes, when you start off, if you have like a very bad Shopify Dropshipping store and you don't really are that well at written product descriptions and stuff like that, you really will have a very low conversion rate, because they will not trust your store if it doesn't look social trustworthy, and you have a lot higher trustworthiness on your store, and this way the conversion rate will lower compared to if you're using Viral Style. They have like 10,000 reviews on a Trustpilot or something like that. So it's really trustworthy store. People, it looks great, it looks awesome, the loading screen, just like all the small bits and features that Viral Style has. I think it looks great. When you go ahead and press the link for Viral Style in the description down below, you can also see the loading logo is a t-shirt, which looks awesome. Just a little gimmick. I like it a lot, as you might can hear already. But I just made a lot of money with it, and I think it's great. So it's easy to catch trends, like a trend coming up with Wimbledon and Tour de France. There's just been the World Cup, or it's still going probably when this video goes up. So this way you can catch like sports events, or Father's Day, Mother's Day, Independence Day, all these different types of holidays and events coming up in the whole world, basically. Of course, Tour de France is mostly in France and Europe in general. World Cup is of course in the whole world. Not that much in the United States because they can't really even get into it, but they're more focused on football, and Super Bowl is also coming up in the fall, I think. So in this way you can also make a shitload of money for Super Bowl, of course. Moving on, tends to get a lot of engagement because you're making picture posts and targeting page post engagement. And this way you get a lot of engagement, and this brings your organic reach higher, and you can then comment on each post, which I normally do, and link to the product, and this way you get even further more sales, and you can get a VA to do that as well for like $3 an hour to post or comment on each engagement on your ads. It's easy to calculate profits. It's super easy because you just take your profits. It literally says profits on viral style. It doesn't even say your revenue. It just says profits because you don't even pay for the products that you sell. You only get the profits from viral style. So it's super nice. And then you just have your marketing ad spend, and then you just like minus your ad spend with your profits, and then you get your profits after marketing spend. So it's great. Cons would be sometimes high shipping fee, like if it goes to Asia or something like that. I think the shipping fee is $11, but you can go ahead and give discount on that. Inside of viral style there's an option which makes you able to give shipping fee discount, or you can make coupons for like retargeting campaigns and everything, and you're able to like link up your Facebook pixel, and there's so many great stuff to do. Sometimes the high shipping fee is a con, but a pro is also that the shipping time is lower if it's for the United States compared to if you have AliExpress products being shipped with ePacket or AliExpress standard shipping. So the shipping is also faster, but there's a higher shipping cost. But it's not a cost for you. You don't pay for it. The customer pays for it compared to how you set it up inside of your campaign. It can be a bit hard to find a winning design if you don't really know how to make a designs or find engagement and trendy events coming up and stuff like that. But that's the same with Shopify Dropshipping as well. There's no email backends, so a huge thing about Shopify Dropshipping is that you can make a whole backend and upsell after a customer have bought something. There's not really the same amount of capability of doing that. So when you made a sale, I think you can send like newsletters afterwards because you get the email, but there's not the same amount of possibility to go ahead and make an email backend, which there is with Shopify Dropshipping. And of course, you don't really have a no long-term brand because you don't even have a store on viral style. You literally just have that single design or all your designs that you have. So in this way, you don't have a long-term brand, but you can still make a fuckloads of money. Moving on, so then we have Shopify Dropshipping. So pros would be you can build a long-term brand. This is huge, private labeling. So for the long term, that's also why I have several brands which are still dropshipping, but I have a very, very, very close communication business relationship with my suppliers, which makes logos on the shipping bags and everything. So this will also improve your trustworthiness and just makes it into a real brand. That's one of the main pros, of course. Then you can make an email backend, as I talked about before, that you couldn't with print on demand. You can do that with Shopify Dropshipping. There's some lovely apps inside of Shopify App Store that I really like. In this way, you can add conversion rate, or you can up your conversion rate, and you can make post purchase sales, one-click upsells they call it from Shopify. It's great as well. You can make your custom funnels if you're using ClickFunnels, so that's definitely also a plus. And then there's more ways to give your own touch to, like it's you who made the whole store compared to viral style. You literally just upload a design to a t-shirt. So in this way, you sort of like get a more personal feel to your Shopify dropshipping store compared to like just a product on viral style. But I really, really like print on demand as well, and I have both. So cons, well, a little bit longer list. There's higher monthly payments because you want, of course, minimum $30 basic payment on Shopify. There's not that on viral style. And then you pay like a fee to Shopify each time there's a customer who buys something from your store, and you pay PayPal for it or Stripe for it, where in viral style you don't pay those fees. You just get the profits after everything is calculated away. So that's great. I really like that. There's a higher starting funds due to the higher monthly payments and everything, so it costs more to start up. If you have a general store, it's super saturated in 2018, and it's really hard to get a high enough conversion rate to actually stay profitable. Compared to have a niche store, you can actually go ahead and upsells and cross sells to different things because they're within the same type of product range. Everyone are testing the same products. All these winning products platforms like Ecomhunt and Pexta, they're all testing the same products. So if you have a winning product, it will just be taken by one of those platforms, and your CPM will go up and your ROAS will go straight down. That happens a lot of time for me sometimes, and that's why a print on demand doesn't really happen in the same way compared to Shopify dropshipping. Of course, there's T-Spy and you can spy on other designs as well, but it's not as bad as Shopify dropshipping in my opinion. And that's why you want to differentiate yourself. That's what you want to do with Shopify dropshipping. It's all about differentiating yourself, as I'm talking about all the time on my channel, but it's all about differentiating yourself yourself so you stay ahead of your competitors. And then there's angry customers because of shipping times. That happens sometimes. You get angry customers, oh, why is the shipping time like 30 days, 40 days, 50 days compared to when the world that they are living. And there's not really that on Virustar. The shipping time is lower and you don't get the customer emails. Virustar get the customer emails, so that's great. Customer service problems, that you have some problems or something that you always have to jump in if your VA don't know how to do it, or well, if it's yourself and you're starting off. There's a lot of different parameters that you need to take if the supplier doesn't have the product anymore. There's so many different things with Shopify dropshipping. Of course, it's a whole store, it's a brand, so of course there's a lot of things. It's a real company, a real brand, right, compared to what you're selling. But there's just a lot more, many more factors into it, and a lot of new beginners don't really recognize that, and they just think it's super easy, this get rich quick scheme. You really need to put in the work. So if you're just starting off, you can gain a lot of capital or a lot of funds, a lot of money from Virustar, and then jump into Shopify dropshipping and make it like a private labeling. Just moving on, so there's PayPal chargeback as well, because they don't receive the products, they will go on and make a PayPal chargeback, and this way you will lose money as well. Your funds will be held by Stripe and PayPal because they know you're dropshipping, and this way they just want to make sure that there's money to return to the customers. There is a lot of problems sometimes with that. I don't have problems with it. I know a lot of people who has problems with that, and that's really a pity. PayPal, some of your funds will be held back, so you can't withdraw them to your bank account because they want to make sure that there's money returned to the customers, which is a really pity. Then there's copyright infringement. If you're like selling some product which is on the edge of like being Marvel or like a copy, you can get sued by people, and that's really also pretty shitty. And then there's more, lol, ha ha ha. So there's both pros and cons about Shopify dropshipping and print on demand. I really hope you guys love this video. Please leave a comment down below if you're doing print on demand or if you're doing Shopify dropshipping or both. I am really interested in knowing your guys' standpoint in this, and if you have any questions, of course, just drop them down below. My personal opinion is I like both of them. I have the best of both worlds, as you would say, but definitely if you're starting out, I'll recommend to do Virustar print on demand. Link will be in the description down below. Go ahead and sign up and make some money with that. Go ahead and find some designs. I will also be making some videos how to find winning designs as well, so definitely go ahead. Also press the subscribe button to stay up to date with all my videos, and the notification bell. Give it a like if you thought you got something useful out of it. As always, I hope you all have a successful and wonderful day. Bye.